Hey, sorry for doing another video so quickly, but this news is kind of just breaking. The reporting ban in the UK on the Tommy Robinson court case has been lifted. It looks like public pressure from the media has caused the Crown, or whatever you call it, the court over there, to overturn this. Now, a lot of people reached out to me to let me know that this is happening, and there's also some news floating around about a possible appeal opportunity for Tommy as well, and I'm going to go through that in a second too. But I want to caution everybody that the lifting of the ban on reporting on Tommy Robinson's arrest is a very small victory. It's important, but it's not a cause to stop applying pressure. It's not a cause to think, you know, we can't trust. It's like saying, oh, well, the reporting ban is lifted, so now we can trust the media we don't trust to do their job, right? We still have to keep the pressure on. I'll keep continuing to report on it as much as I can. But now I'm hopeful that some larger channels in the UK may get some videos out there. I don't want to mention names and get anyone on any lists, but there are several large YouTubers in the UK that I know have been waiting for this ban to be lifted. And I really, really look forward to a lot of pressure being amped up. And that is honestly what this allows. This is going to allow more rallying cries, more opportunities for people to get informed on what's going on with Tommy Robinson and what appears to be some sort of kangaroo court ridiculous conviction. And lack of a laughable trial. I don't know. Today, the rest of today is going to be very, very interesting. You know, there was a ban. They just finally reported on it on the BBC. A ban reporting his 13-month sentence at the court has been lifted after being challenged by the media. Robinson from Bedfordshire pleaded guilty to a charge of contempt of court. A judge told him that his actions could cause an ongoing trial to be rerun, costing hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds. Well, it's interesting that that they're concerned with the money. They weren't concerned when it came to prosecuting a dog that learned a trick. But interestingly enough, it appears that at least this is a small crack in the armor. This is, you know, Tommy's short video of being arrested has millions of views already, millions of views of people reporting on it, and it should be applauded. Everyone out there that's spreading the word, not just on Twitter and Facebook, but by word of mouth, especially if you're in these areas. Every little bit counts. You know, it's the ocean, you know, one drop at a time, so to speak. But there's a lot more work to be done. I would, at minimum, like to see him get a fair trial at this point, because what we've seen now is, while albeit some sort of loophole, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. From what I understand, there is pictured here is the judge that did the sentencing. From what I understand of the law is you cannot both witness a crime and hand down sentencing. Here the judge is Judge Jeffrey Morrison. I think this, I don't know if this was first broke by Nick Monroe, but this is the tweet that I saw. He says, this establishes without a doubt the circumstances of where and when this photo was taken. The judge that sentenced Tommy was definitely a witness the day of Tommy's arrest. Now, this is illegal. So I don't know if we can spread this video around, share it out on social media. Maybe people can get informed. I'm assuming Tommy has intelligent legal a legal team. However, you never know. You never know what people don't know. It's like something could have, I mean, put it this way. If something had 1 million retweets and you walked into some like powdered wigged lawyer's office and asked them if they heard about it, they wouldn't. If I asked my parents about what was trending on YouTube, they would say, what's both trending and YouTube? So it's easy to sit in our bubble and think, gosh, everybody knows. Everybody knows what's going on with Tommy Robinson. everybody knows that this judge was in violation by both witnessing and sentencing Tommy. Now, the next step after getting that looked at is to, I don't think that absolves Tommy of any wrongdoing, but it might get him out. It might open up an option to where he might be able to fight for a fair trial. It's weird that he would have pled guilty, in my opinion. It seems unlikely that he would have done that, but I am not in that room. I wasn't in that room. I saw Lauren Southern talking about that aspect of it as well. But we have some grounds for appeal. And I'm hoping that this will at least get Tommy out of jail and give him a chance to fight this, because I think the public knows the truth about Tommy Robinson. They know he's not a racist. They know he's not any of these things that the media would portray, and that's why it's so important that we share this kind of video around, or things like you see on Twitter, so people can see it and see unbiased reporting on stuff. Because sure, the reporting ban is lifted, but now we have to count on the media to cover it fairly. And at least in the United States, I'm not aware of how the situation is in the UK. Maybe it's better. It's possible. But if this were happening in the United States, I wouldn't feel that much more confident of covering. But certainly, this is going to turn the pressure up. I'm interested to see what you say in the comment section down below. Other points of view to take. I look forward to some big voices in the UK speaking out on this topic. And, hopefully this is a sign, something to be positive about. Hopefully Tommy can stay strong and, loophole or not, get his ass out of jail.